Hey you guys, so today we're gonna be making beef stew. Yay! Hey you guys, so I put the stove on medium and I put some olive oil in there, and now I'm going to put my meat in here. For my meat, I basically season it with Cajun seasoning. You guys, I'm doing it my way. I'm not following the recipe online. I'm following my own recipe. So yeah, Cajun seasoning and some coarse ground black pepper. And I covered it with some flour. So yeah. So now basically I'm just putting the meat in the skillet so I can cook it. And then after I'm done cooking it in the skillet, I'm gonna throw it in a crock pot. Because I like to sear my meat first. I love to sear my meat first before I put it in a crock pot. I know some people like to just put it in a crock pot. It's your preference of what you would like to do. If you would like to just throw it in a crock pot without searing it on the stove, then you can do that. Or if you would like to sear your meat, then you know, do it like I'm doing it. I'm just searing my meat. This is a big piece. They cut this all wrong. Okay, you guys. So I basically seared my meat. I seared it for like 15 minutes. And basically, what I'm about to do now is show you what I cut up. I cut up some celery. I cut up some onions, yellow onions, celery, carrots, and potatoes. Cut it up all nice and small, and I'm gonna throw it in the crock pot. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in the crock pot. This is how I do it. This is my crock pot, by the way. This is my beautiful, lovely crock pots. All right, you guys. So just like I said, I'm making beef stew. I've cut up one yellow onion. I cut up a big stalk of celery. I cut up carrots, potatoes, 3-pound potatoes. It was 3-pound potatoes. It was 1-pound carrot, and it was with the celery, I think it was like 1 pound, and the carrots like 1 pound or whatever, something like that. But I will most definitely put the ingredients in the description, most definitely. I'm gonna put the ingredients in the description for you guys, you know, because I don't want to leave you hanging, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna put some tomato paste in my beef stew. I'm also gonna do a little bit of garlic salt, a little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna do some beef cubes. See, I got some beef cubes right here. I'm doing 4 beef cubes because I don't know like for sure if I need like 4, 5, or 6. So I'm gonna do 4, and when it's time, when it's almost done, I'm gonna make sure that's okay. If it's not enough beef, I add a little beef broth to it, or beef stock or whatever. So yeah. And I'm gonna add it to my beef stew. You guys, I love beef stew. Usually when I do my beef stew, I make it with the I always do it with like beef broth. So this is going to be my first time doing it with the beef cubes. I also put like a cup of water. The reason why I did a cup of water is simply because I'm not doing it with beef broth this time. Usually I'll do it with beef broth, and then that way I don't need a cup of water because beef broth already has the beef and the water in it. But this time I'm doing it with beef cubes, so I had to put like a cup of water in it. Like I said, I'm doing 4 beef cubes. Hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna taste it towards the middle end, and then I'll see if I need more cubes or not. So I'm going to put a little garlic powder in there, a little bit of garlic salt. I want y'all to look at it. I did a little garlic powder, garlic salt. And of course, I'm going to do 2 bay leaves. I'm going to do 2 bay leaves. Okay, I got to get the tomato paste out. You guys, this is 6 ounces of tomato paste. 6 ounces of tomato paste. So basically, this is how it's looking, you guys. It's looking like this. It's looking really, really good, really nice. I'm gonna stir it up really, really well. You guys, also, I have it on high. It's a choice of low and high. And of course, I'm gonna put it on high. I wouldn't need to put it on keep warm until it's done. And I decided to keep it warm. This is what I love about Crockpot. You can keep your food warm, which is amazing. It's amazing that you can keep it warm after you are done cooking. I just wanted to like stir up the tomato paste a little bit, you know. And you guys, now I got to put my meat in there. Okay. I know y'all hear that music in the background. My children watching cartoons. I know y'all hear that cartoon in the background. So now I'm putting my seared meat in a crock pot, you guys. Smelling good, smelling good. I season it really well, you guys. Just like I told you, I like to sear my meat on the stove first before I transfer it to the crock pot. Some people like to just put the meat in a crock pot and just add all of their ingredients and just cover it up and put it on low or high. It's your preference. It's whatever you prefer. If you prefer to sear your meat, like I said before, you can sear your meat. If you don't want to sear your meat before you put it in the crock pot, you just put it in there and add everything on top or add everything on bottom. So you guys, my meat is seared, baby. Just like I said, I'm going to put the description. I'm going to put the ingredients in the description box. Most definitely. I want you guys to know my recipe. This is my personal recipe, you guys. This is literally like my own personal recipe. Like, I took what I know from Google, because like I've been doing beef stew for years now. I've gotten several different recipes from Google, and you know, sometimes I do their recipe and sometimes I add to the recipe. You know, sometimes I like to do my own thing and sometimes I add to the recipe, like I said. And sometimes I don't. So I just like I said, I added like the Cajun seasoning. Okay, so you guys, I know at first I was saying I was gonna put the purple onion in there because you know I like to add my own little mix to it, you know. But no, I didn't put the purple onion in there. And you guys, now I'm about to just stir it up really well and I'm gonna show you how it looks. Hey, I'm back, y'all. So yeah, just like I was saying earlier, I'm making beef stew. 3 hours has passed, almost 4 hours. So let's check out. So yes, y'all, I'm adding the sweet peas in now. looking really good. It's looking really delicious. Like I said, I went back and added thyme or thyme, however you pronounce it. Yes, y'all, it's looking good. What's cooking good looking? Yes. Also, I'm about to give y'all all of the ingredients. I'm about to tell y'all all of the ingredients that I actually put in here. And I'm also going to leave the ingredients in the description. Just like I told y'all at the beginning of the video, I'm going to leave the ingredients in a description. It's going to be in a description box so you can know what ingredients I use. Like I said, I freestyled it. I used like 2 recipes from Google, but I also freestyled it. You know, I just added like a few ingredients, a few more ingredients to it, you know. So, you know, this is how it's looking. I'm gonna cook it for 30 more minutes. But yeah, this is pretty much how it's cooking. I'm gonna cook it for 30 more minutes. And now I'm about to tell y'all my ingredients. So y'all, this is how the beef stew turned out. It turned out really lovely. It looks good. It tastes good. It's really delicious. Really, really delicious. Yes. So y'all, this is just my lovely beef stew. It's looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, so you guys, I'm gonna give you my beef stew recipe. So my beef stew recipe is 1 medium onion, 3 pounds gold potatoes, 1 pound baby cut carrots, 12-ounce sweet peas, 1 pound celery, black pepper, garlic salt, garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, 2 bay leaves, thyme leaves, flour on the meat before searing. Just like I told y'all, I seared my meat, and like I said, I seasoned it up and I put flour on it. And you know, like I said, I added the sweet peas towards the end, and I put the thyme leaves in there like an hour before, like an hour ago. I did 4 beef cubes with 3 cups of water. I did tomato paste, and then I cooked some rice on the side. And with my rice, I put in some butter, some black pepper, and some salt. Woo, good to go. So thank y'all for watching my videos. I love you guys so very much. Leave comments. Let me know what you think about my recipe. Let me know what type of recipe you do for your beef stew. Thank you so much. Subscribe down below.